Baby, are you Jesus? I don't think I'd read that book on my deathbed. I don't make the rules, okay? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Diamond. I'm a girl who's obsessed with books, has opinions about everything. If you're not new, welcome back to today's craziness. Today, what we're doing, I actually asked y'all for some ideas, and Ray, you literally came through, literally my best girlfriend, came through and was like, you should rank book boyfriends, and that got me thinking, ranking. Didn't I do a ranking video? Wasn't it absolute garbage? It was kind of scary. So today we're ranking again, but we've upgraded. We actually have a laptop and a tier ranker now, and I learned how to screen record. That was a whole process, and like I had to trigger myself. We are going to be ranking my 5-star reads, all the books that I've read 5 stars, and then all of the books that I've read this year, and then book boyfriends. So let's get into today's video. Okay, if you see me looking to the side, it's because I'm looking at my camera. What? The camera's right here. I'm looking at the laptop. So the first thing that we will be ranking, guys, is all the books that I've read this year. I haven't really read that many books. I think out of this whole entire year, I've read like 27, and my goal was 50. Am I behind? Yes, but just ignore that. Okay, so these are the listing, the tier ranking, what we have. We have number 1, I wish I could read this again. This is like the best book that I've read ever this whole entire year. My personal 5-star opinion. Then we have good. I told my mom about it. Not one that I would definitely recommend her, but I have ranted to her about said book. Then we have you're just mid. It's just it's just kind of there. Then we have told my mom about, cause low-key, you're bad. If a book frustrates me enough, I will rant to my mom about it. So no matter what, my mom is hearing about some type of books, no matter which way or what. Then we have I want my money back. Now, did I actually spend money on any of these books? No, I don't think so. But I do want my money back because I feel like me reading that book, I should have everything that I was a whole week ago prior to, you know? I feel like I should have my money back. First one being, we're gonna start off with Mist and Fury. This was definitely, I wish I could read again. This book was literally the best book I think I've ever read. The best. It's so good. Literally chef's kiss. My favorite out of the whole entire series. It was delicious. I ate it up. I was so good. Then we have Thorns and Roses. I'm gonna put this one in It was boring until the last 200 pages, and then I was like, wait, what is going on? There was so much happening, so much like going on, so many people fighting, so many people dying. I felt like I was getting whiplash. Next we have Good Girl, Bad Blood. Now, I was going to make a video of me reading the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series and then watching this show. As I was reading A Good Girl, Bad Blood, I was like, wait, I've read this book before. Because in my head, I thought I didn't. But I've read this book. So I was just like, I didn't really read it this year, but I did read it this year. So this one's also going in I feel like the first one's better. This one's okay. The first one's way better. I didn't tell my mom about it though. So, it's just kind of there. Then we have Binding 13. I feel like I should add another tier where it's just like, you're okay. But I feel like that's the same as Binding 13 is better than, but it's not, I haven't told my, actually, no, I haven't told my mom about, but I guess I'll go tell her about it. It's good. It's good. It's so good I went and bought the actual physical copy, but I feel like there was so much hype around this book for me to go read it and then not understand the hype. I don't know. My personal opinion. Don't come for me. Next we have Collided. I need to make a new row because I don't even remember. Okay, we have a new row. Low-key Forgot About You. That's where Collided's going. I forgot I read this book. I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was a good book. I did forget I read that book. So it's kind of just there. Then I think this is Felony Ever After. If you don't know what Kindle Day is, bless your soul. Kindle Day is basically where a bunch of books go on sale and they're like free to download onto your Kindle. I don't care if it was free. I want my money back. I want who I was before I read this book. Literally, couldn't tell you what happens. The worst plot, terrible book. I didn't like it. I want my money back. Like right now. Pay up. Next we have Ignite Me. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. I wish I could read this book again. It's my favorite out of the whole series, although I've only read the first 3. Don't come for me. It's still my favorite out of the whole series. I love that we get to see, I love Aaron. I just love Aaron. And then I love Kenji in this book also. He was a little slay. Iron Flame. Now, I feel like everybody knows how I feel about this. Even my mom can agree. Me and my mom read Fourth Wing at the same time. Then we read Iron Flame at the same time. We both thought this was like terrible. Like, it was good, but it was like terrible. It did not need to be 600 pages for nothing to absolutely happen in that book. We went round and round and round and round for nothing to happen. Nothing. So I'm rocking with that one. Next we have It Starts With Us. It's okay. It's not the best book, but it's better than It Ends With Us, I can say. If you're going to read that series, I would just watch a video explaining It Ends With Us and then read this one. This one was okay. It wasn't bad. Actually, we're going down a level. Because I did tell my mom about this book, and I was like, I don't understand it. I don't like it. Next, we have King of Sloth. I told my mother about this book. I loved this book. Is it my favorite out of the King of Sin series? No, not by all means, but it is a pretty good standard book. I love Xander in this. I love Sloane in that one. It was a good book, and it was cute, and it was sweet. I liked this one. Out on a Limb. This book was cute. It was cute. It was good, but it wasn't memorable. I just saw that I read that, and I was like, oh wait, I did read that. And I had to jog my memory. I had to read what it was about again to remember what happened. But it was a good book. I can't even like be mad because like it was good. Next we have Powerless. I wish I could read this book over again. I was in a reading slump when I first started this book, and then I read it and I was literally like, oh my gosh, this is the best book ever. It's Hunger Games, but more modernized, more crazy, more love interest, more banter. It is so good. It's literally chef's kiss. I devoured that book. I think I read it in about 3-4 days. Next we have Play Along. It was good. I didn't really like the girl, the main leader in it. I think her name was Kennedy. Didn't really like her. I liked Isaiah. Isaiah was good in the book. He was really sweet. I didn't like her. I felt like he was too good for her. That's what I felt like. She had so many like, I don't know. Next we have God of Pain. Cretan and Annie, I think that's how you say their names at least. It was good. I don't think I told my mom about it, so it's just I would just like to say the Rain and Kent series is there's not really a plot going on. Like, yes, there's a plot going on, but most of the time it's actually just fun. It's 9 times out of 10. There are little subplots going on though, so that's a plus, but most of the time it's actually just fun. Yeah, then I'm thinking about that. Okay, God of Malice actually did have a plot though, and I did tell my mom about. I did like that one. That one was really good because it was good. I loved Killian, I think that's how you say his name, and Glendon. They're literally adorable together. Dark romance. The whole Rena Kent series, basically, she just writes dark romance, I'm pretty sure. And it's really good dark romance, so if you're into that. Next is Pucking Around. I Want Who I Was before I read that book. There was so much going on in that book, and let me just tell you, that book, you 100% need to be 18 plus to read it. I don't even think I was like, what is going on? I don't even think a 20-year-old needs to be reading that. It's like you're on your deathbed and you're reading that. There was so much going on in that book, and I was just like, wow, I miss who I was before I read this. And I stand on that. Next is The Beast. This is another one I got on Kindle Day. I wish I had my money back. I didn't even buy the book. Miss who I was before that happened. I don't even remember what actually happened in this book. I know there was a babysitter, and the guy, the main lead character, was absolutely rude. Okay, The Inheritance Game. It was good, and I told my mom about it. So I do like it. Am I happy that she chose Jameson? No, I'm not happy that she chose Jameson. Next is Unite Me. Now this is a novella. Does it even count if it's a novella? Yeah, not much to say about this. You get to see Aaron's point of view while Juliet was gone, and then you get to see Adam's point of view while Juliet was there, I think. So it wasn't bad. The Cruel Prince. I didn't even buy this book. I actually got it for Christmas, but I wish that I could give the money back to said person. Am I going to finish that series? No. I know I keep saying that I will, but I've come to the conclusion that I have no brain power and the will to actually read that book. I don't think I'd read that book on my deathbed. I did not like it. I found it completely boring. Okay, next is Night Shift. I low-key forgot I read this book. It wasn't the best either. We're moving it. We moved it to told my mom because you're low-key bad. I did tell my mom because I did not like this book. Because she always thought that she was better than everybody else and she knew everything because she read books. Baby, are you Jesus? Who do you think you are thinking you know everything just because you read books? Next is Scream for Us. Now, did I low-key forget I read this book? 100%. But guess what? I want my money back. If you just want a Halloween smut book, read it. I saw a recommendation for this book on TikTok and I was like, oh, okay, period. I love masked men. Let me read a book with masked men. Yeah, I want who I was before that, and I needed to go pray afterwards because Jesus was ashamed. Wild Love. You're good. I told my mom about you. You're not my favorite book. I don't wish to reread you. Well, I mean, I do. But I feel like you were good. I love Ford. It wasn't bad by all means. It was definitely good. I love this new series. If y'all don't know, I love Elsie Silver. She's literally the best. Next we have The Silent Vows. Now again, I think this was also one that I bought on Kindle Day. I just need to stop buying books on Kindle Day because clearly we've learned a lesson. Did I spend money on this? No, but guess what? I want money back. I feel like I should be paid to read that book because what? I don't really even know what happened in the book. I just know there was a mafia war. It was a mafia. And like they were beefing it out. I don't know. I just want my money back and I wish I could go back. Next is The Spanish Love Deception. Now, do I love this book? Yes. But I low-key forgot I read it. But I love that book. I love Aaron. Aaron is like definitely husband material. He's literally the sweetest guy ever. Catalina, I think that was her name, or Lena, was really sweet. Really cute. Cute romance. Cute fake dating romance. Very cute. Yours truly by Abby Jimenez. I love this book. I love it. I love it. I love it. It like, I don't know, I think it's because I relate to such book on such a deep level that it's like embedded into my core. But I love that book. It's like chef's kiss. I devoured it. It's such a 10 out of 10 read. You definitely need to read it. I feel like this is a pretty good list. This is pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let me refresh this so we can do my 5-star reads of all time. Hello, we are back. Okay, we have not that many books also for this list that we have here. Okay, so we have a new list, a new ranking. We have number 1. This will forever be a 5-star read, I fear. This will forever in my heart be 5 stars. Nothing about this book could make me change the fact that it's a 5-star. I don't make the rules, okay? I don't. I'm just here, okay? Then we have Nostalgia's Holding Me Back. Now, is this probably a 5-star? No. But guess what? I have complete nostalgia of reading this book. So is it going to stay a 5-star? Yes, it's going to stay there. Who am I to change it? Then we have This Needs to Be a 4-star. It was good, but we can bump that down, babes. Don't lie to yourself, okay? Then we have Good, but what? Like, it was good, but why'd you put that 5 stars? What were you thinking? What? Then we have Why. Simply just why, because exactly that. Why did you put this as 5 stars? What in your right mind made you think that this was a 5-star read? Here we go, Catching Fire. This is complete nostalgia holding me back. Nostalgia's holding me back. This one is, I read this in like 8th grade, literally fell in love with it, and I just read these 3 books, the Hunger Games series, over and over and over again. Then we have A Court of Mist and Fury. I said what I said, and I ain't taking back what I said, okay? This book is good. It's the best one out of the series, and if you don't think so, I think you're lying to yourself. Then we have Forgiving What You Can't Forget. This is a good book for self-help. I think I read this when I was going through some stuff and I just couldn't get over certain things. So my mom recommended me the book and she got it for me. Really good book, especially if you need to learn to move on. I don't think it's a 5-star, but I do look back at this book every now and then when I'm just like, okay, Diamond, what? That book is really good. A very good self-help book, I promise. Then we have King of Wrath. It's good, but I don't think it's a 5-star anymore. Looking back on it, I don't understand why I thought this was a 5-star. Is it a 4.5? Yes, maybe, but it does not have that 5-star factor. I think it was the nostalgia that was like, oh my gosh, this book is delicious, but I just don't think that book is like that good anymore. Then we have To All the Boys I Loved Before. What? I think the only reason I put that there was because I love Peter Kaminsky. That is actually probably the only reason why I put that as 5 stars. I need to go back and slap the past self, because what was I thinking putting that at 5 stars? Yours truly. This will forever be a 5 stars to me. Again, I think I just relate to the characters on a very deep level to understand. Okay, Twisted Lies. I also think this needs to be a 4.5. Is it good? Yes. Is it my favorite out of the series? Yes. I love the Twisted series though, so I can't be talking poop about the Twisted series. I love it. Is it a 5-star? No. Okay, then we have Flawless. Now, I think the whole Chestnut Spring series is on here except for the last one. But I think Flawless, I think this whole series is just nostalgia. Do I think it's a 5-star? No. But wait, this one and this one go here. Nah, this one goes here. Reckless, needs to be a 4-star. I think 4.5, 4.75. It was good. I love a single dad romance trope, and it's a cowboy trope. Hello, all my favorite tropes in one book. Heartless will forever be a 5-star in my book. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if Elsie Silver nukes herself. I don't care what she does, who does, when does, what anything does. And I'm not even making sense at the moment. Next we have Twilight. I read this book when I was like 9, okay? Sue me, come for me, I don't care what you have to say because I will forever think that this is a 5-star book. I love when it gets to whoa, 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 whoa. Then we have Powerless. I think this was with the ballerina and the ice skater. I think this also needs to be a 4.5. I don't think this is like the best of books, but you know, who am I to say that it is, that it isn't, that it is, you know? Okay, next we have The Right Move. I think this will forever be a 5-star read. I love this book. I love Indy. I love Ryan. I love the basketball. I love the fake dating. I love everything to do with this book. It is literally my will to live. I'm just playing. Then we have 1,000 Boy Kisses. This is good, but what? Baby, you put this book at 5 stars? I think I put this book at 5 stars because I cried so hard to it, but I think it was more so the fact that like I was just really connected to the characters. I think that's actually what it was. It was a very sweet book, very cute, very sad. It's a really good book, but I don't think it's 4 stars. I mean 5 stars. It's definitely like a 4. Next is Fourth Wing. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. I don't want to hear it, okay? You hate on my book, you're basically hating on me, which makes you a hater. Because, like, why would you do that? You need to be locked up. I love this book so much. It's literally, like, the best book ever. It's so good. Next is Done and Dustin. This is good, but what, girl? What? You rated that what? Why would you rate that? Because, like, what? You mean to tell me you ate that up? I mean, I did eat that up. Let me not lie right now. I did eat that up. But it's definitely not a 5-star. Girl in Pieces. I think this needs to be a 4.5, 4.75. It's a good book, not the best of books, not the best ever written piece of literature, but it is a good book, especially if you struggle with like self-harm. And as a person who did struggle, I related to this book on a very deep level, so that's why I think I rated it 5 stars. Then we have Twisted Games. I can't. Nostalgia's holding me back. I can't say that it isn't good because it is good. Now, is it a 5-star worthy good? No, but nostalgia is definitely 100% holding me back from rating that lower. I think I ate this book up. I think I read it in a day. That's actually concerning. But that's how good that book was. Okay, I feel like this list is good. Okay, this is my list. I stand by it, and if you don't, sue you and don't sue me because I'm just a woman. Now we're gonna change it, switch it up, and do book boyfriends. I didn't find that many book boyfriends because simply I have not read that many books. So do not come for me because I don't have every man that has ever walked the earth. I think there's 11 book boyfriends on here. Okay, first we're starting off with the list. We have my man, my man, my man. Now this is my man. Simple as that. That's my man, okay? And nothing you can say can change it. I don't care if he's a serial killer. I don't care if he stalks her. Guess what? That's my man. I'm getting too hyper for this one. Okay, next we have husband. You know, he has that husband material. Now, is he my man? Yes, but not really like my man, my man. I hope that makes sense. In my head, it's making sense, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just delusional. Okay, you're good, but I'm waiting for you to be great. It's like, you're okay. You're a good boyfriend, but you know, there's better out there. Then we have, you need therapy, but I'm there with you, okay? If you think that this man is like your man, you need therapy. But guess what? I will be joining you because it's... Why am I gonna lie right now? Like, I know I probably do need therapy. I mean, don't we all? But like, I'll be there with you, okay? I'm not gonna hate. I will join you. Then you just need to be locked up. You and that man in general. Because why are you thinking he's psychotic? He's giving Joe from you. You need to be locked up because you think that's attractive. And he needs to be locked up because he's a stalker. Like, what? Okay, let's get on with this list. This is Ford Grant because I love wild love. I think he's husband material. He's not my man, but he is husband material. Then we have Johnny from Binding 13. You're great. You're good. Waiting for you to be great. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I don't feel like he was like, oh my god, you know? But he was good. He was a cute, obsessive, sweet little boyfriend. It was cute. Then we have Shadow Zayden. Now this is my man. My man. He is to die for. I would literally jump in front of a dragon to save his life. Now, does that say a lot about my character? I don't know what does. Then we have, I think this is Rysand. I want to say he's also my man, but I do like Cassian better. Don't sue me. So we're gonna put out husband. He's husband material. Next we have Kai Azir. My man. Sign me up. I will literally get married to you right now. I don't need to hear anything. You don't even have to be there. Just know that we will be getting married. I've already seen our wedding. It is beautiful. I need physical help. I need to go to therapy. Now, a lot of y'all might be mad at me for saying this actually, but Percy Jackson, besides the fact that he is also underage for me at the first book, but I do know he grows up in the first book, but I've only read the first book, so that's the one that we're going with. You're good. I'm waiting for you to be great. Then we have Ryan Shay. He's husband material. I can already tell. He can cook. I ain't cooking. I hope my future husband knows. When it comes to cooking, I'm not doing it. I don't know how. Don't like it. Sue me. Then we have Zade Meadows. Y'all almost saw me put that there. You need to be locked up. And forget the fact that I did say that I do like this book. Just know that I will bail this man out of jail anytime he gets locked up. Just know. Now, does that say a lot about me? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But whatever it says, just know. He's not really my man, but he's not also my husband. But he's not also like, you know. Then we have You Need Therapy, But I'm Here With You. Aaron Warner. Yeah, I feel like that says everything. Like, homeboy's a psycho murderer, technically speaking, and he murders people without feeling anything. But he is very sweet, so I'm rocking with that one. And he's also a short king. We love our short kings. Then we have Carden. Babe, you need to be locked up. You like people who bully you? He bullies Jude. You need jail time. He does too, for what he did to Jude. But mostly you, because you find that attractive, babes. Baby, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You need therapy. And that's okay. I feel like this sums up my book boyfriends. That's gonna tie it up for today's video. Let me know if y'all enjoyed. We will do a part 2, or if you just want to see me ranking certain things, like book boyfriends, book series, book authors, y'all let me know, and I will do it just for y'all. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for 4.5K. Thank you.